So it's Wednesday morning, and a little bit of a catch-up what happened yesterday that you didn't see. We ended with the 259 kilometers an hour sign. What happened was that Tage saw the magic sign that we'll see here, which means it's no speed limit. So he immediately floored it, and we verified that the max speed is
it was fun.
259, right? Yeah. It did hurt our range a little bit, but yeah. Now we'll take you through what happened this morning. Right now it's still very early. It's 8:24. We're at the Ionity charger back in Obenrød, Denmark. Let's catch up and see what happened. We just started from the hotel, and it says that we're going to arrive at the charger in 7 minutes, but it's in Obenrød, Denmark. We're still in Germany, Flensburg, so that's not going to happen, so there's something wrong here. And we have only 57 kilometers of range left, so is this our first range anxiety?
Yeah, always.
I don't have much range anxiety. It should be only 33 kilometers to the charger, according to Google Maps and the Ionity app. So I have to say one thing, that this issue could have been easily solved. One, by staying at the hotel with the charger, but the hotel did let us know that there's a charger just across the street. We didn't want to empty the car with all this camera equipment, and that's the reason why we chose to do what we're doing now. But we could actually have woken up today with 100% charge without any bigger issue, but again, parking the car with so much camera equipment and dismantling all that, we decided to do this instead. Probably showed up at about 19 kilometers. Please recharge battery immediately. And well, we are just a kilometer or so away from the chargers. And we made it with 16 kilometers left. Let's see.
Velkommen til Porsche Connect Support. Tjenesten dessverre ikke tilgjengelig på norsk.
Details about our privacy policy can be found in our data protection declaration at porsche.com/international/art-mobility-privacy.
And I was directed to a charge station, which is a T-Mobile charge station, and it doesn't work because the app doesn't allow me to scan the RFID. It just doesn't happen, and nothing happens when I try to scan the RFID.
The QR code, you mean?
Sorry, the QR code. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I already forward this to our colleagues from the IT that the station is not working properly. I hope that the next station will work and will charge. But if something, please call us back and we try to find the solution, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Go.
I will go back north because I think that's the closest one. For your help so far.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
We have 23 kilometers of range left. Let's get this on. Whew, it's charging. Let's get some energy for ourselves as well. Put it behind here, and we just turned off the entire thing. And now it's out of service. So I have no idea what really happened there, but this guy was flicking switches, and the moment he flicked the switch, the entire station went offline. So I think he made a mistake. He didn't notice that we were charging here. The moment I came over to him and asked him, he was already on the phone speaking to customer service, and well, yeah, now it's back online. We reached about 50% charge before it was stopped, so... So let's spend some time talking about the charging experience so far. What do you think, petrol head?
Okay, so I think you have to think differently than you're used to. Usually I don't really stop for anything except filling up petrol.
Emptying one tank and filling up another, right?
But if you get them in the mindset that, okay, I can answer some emails, I can call my wife or something like that, then you can use that time for something, I guess.
And I would say that I'm totally okay with stopping. I'm totally okay with thinking differently while driving an EV. I have driven an EV for quite some time already, and I'm totally okay with that. My experience now with the fast driving that we're doing is that it seems to be just about an hour and a half in between each stop, and
a bit too often.
That's a bit too often, right? I'm guessing that the reason why is because it wants you to stop in the perfect sweet spot to get the fastest charging possible, which is good. But so I think the problem is not necessarily with the car, but it's with the charging network. It's just too few chargers.
This just feels so incredibly good to drive. It feels good, it feels light, nimble. Me as a car guy, I'm not that much into the technicality. I'm really happy that Porsche actually built a car which has the driving experience in first hand. They haven't fitted it with as much battery as they can, probably. It could possibly have a longer range, but like the sports car isn't.
That's in the front and center of everything.
Yeah, that's the essential part of this car.
The experience so far is also that it seems to be in the front and center when it comes to charging. It doesn't seem to exactly want to focus on you have to stop here and charge for exactly this much. It is more based on make a stop here, charge. It doesn't matter if you really charge for 6 minutes or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just do what you want and go to the next charger. I don't think the experience so far is that we haven't really, we have been careful and we have used range mode when we were driving in between chargers when we had issues and so on, but we haven't really felt that we need to turn on range mode. I mean, you floored it yesterday with 260 and I've done it twice today, so...
Yeah, it's playful and you rather want to do it in everything in sport instead of range mode, I guess.
Exactly.
Which I don't experience in my family car, like at home. Where everything is focused more on saving electricity. So it feels like a good car, not just a good EV.
And one thing that we should mention here when we talk about performance and consumption and charging and everything is also that we are updating an Excel that we will make sure that we link to in this episode. So you can we update the consumption on every stop. We failed this morning, but almost every stop. You can see the distance we drive, you can see the consumption, you can see the average speed and so on. It's a little bit difficult. We have to remember that this car is fitted with the Mission E rims. It's 21-inch, and yesterday was one of the wettest experiences I've had for quite a few months. That comes from one living in Bergen and one going quite frequently to Bergen, Norway.
Should be used to it.
Yeah. It was an extremely rough weather on the entire journey yesterday, all the way to Flensburg actually. So bear that in mind when looking at the consumption. But it seems to me now it's dry roads and the consumption is
a bit warmer.
Yeah, it's a bit warmer, 13.5 degrees. The consumption currently, average speed of 123 kilometers per hour, and the consumption is 31 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. So there's one issue, I would say, something that I would suggest that Porsche improves a little bit when it comes to navigation, because it's a little bit confusing how long you're going to charge for. So what you're looking at right now is the next charge stop, and right now it tells me that we have to stop here and charge for 26 minutes. But this is the last time we see this, so if we now approach the charger and we plug in, it disappears, and it doesn't tell us anything about how long we're supposed to stay there for. We have to figure that out by clicking on the next one and see if we have enough juice. Ah, there it comes. So right now we will reach the next charger with an arrival state of 20%. The distance to the charger is 132 kilometers, and we will arrive in 1 hour and 14 minutes. And we will have to stay there and charge for 26 minutes. And there's another problem here. If I just leave this window open now, I expect this to update continually. I just expect it to drop to 131 and so on. It actually doesn't. I have to press back, and I have to go back in again. Okay, this is actually the first time. And now it's updated to 131. So it doesn't update live when you're inside this charge window.